Hello there everyone and welcome back. That was a rough way to end off last episode and I figured out why it was causing me issues. Well, I already put in the YouTube video a brief description of what was going on, but I decided to backtrack, cheat a tiny bit to kind of prevent ourselves from being at least delayed, I suppose, and having to force me to gather more resources when I don't really need to. So I backtracked the campaign to when I last left Earth, which isn't really all that far away, so we're going to have to re-encounter with the Casanti, is it? And maybe the encounter we had with the Scribe, but nonetheless, we are prepared to dive into the territory, and with this fix-up... Ooh, that was weird, that the background kind of vanished. I thought I was talking to the Commander in like a mysterious weird void that just occurred. Don't know exactly what happened there. But, at the end of the day, this AI Fleet Coordinator is the root of my problem. It says it allows for fleet battles to be automatically controlled. I was aware of that. I just figured I had the choice when I got into the battle. Not that installing it would automatically force it upon me, because look at all these bonuses I could have gotten. And we've seen firsthand that the AI is not really well versed in fleet management, as far as like doing a proper battle. So I think, is there a way I could take this off? I think there's a way I could take it off, right? I'm gonna have to figure this out quickly. Oh yeah, empty. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. Now we got a tracker thing that I guess I'm gonna just sell. Since it's gonna do us no good at all. Sell both of them there. Since I think... Yeah, I need to refuel too. That was the point where I flew out. Forgot that I didn't fill up on supply or on my gas. Whatever we use for fuel. And I'm trying to find the option again there. Where the hell? Oh, buy items. There we go. I keep forgetting that's there. Nonetheless, now...
Anything else, Captain?
Well, we're all done here. Don't worry.
Good luck, Captain.
We are ready for, as I said last episode, we are ready for war. And this time it's going to be done properly. Although sadly my ships are going to be a lot more slower and a lot less nimble. So it's going to be problematic. It's going to be problematic, but it should go a lot better than what happened with those few battles, right? You think I'd be able to know not to fly into asteroids and be able to shoot at the target properly. At the very least, it should not result in losing half my fleet to 3 ships of all things. Or actually it was maybe 4, I think, since I encountered another Casanti Intimidator on the way up. Well, let's get our bearings right. We want to go to the Drekton, which of course are kind of like being hugged right now by the Scribes, so we already know that's encounter's inevitable. Let's get going. We'll avoid all the neutral terrain stuff there, although I'm curious about that one ship. Could be a friendly, could be an unknown alien that we have yet to encounter. Although I'm going to rapidly go through the dialogue we had before with the other factions. And like I said, encounters are unavoidable. There's going to be a lot of encounters. Hell, this interceptor just flew right at us. Fire it well. I think I'm just going to go through rapidly the dialogue I had before, just for the sake of saving it for the campaign, even though we already know what the Casanti are all about, that the Scribe want to just murder us indefinitely. We'll just go through it quickly, get out of the way, and then we'll advance forward as if everything is perfectly normal, as if we didn't lose hundreds and hundreds of crew members. Yeah, we're incredible at existing, we're known for it. Now, I can't remember what exactly my options were. Oh, why can't we exist again? Did they talk about that we're not part of their empire? And know that there's none available slots.
Only world species and the head of the inquiry.
Yeah.
The Empire is not bestowing light on new world species at this time.
So uncivilized is his next response, since I think this is the one I chose next, huh? Yep. Now, ooh, we actually get to see what we're up against here. We got the Scout, and we have whatever this other thing is, probably a probe. And we actually get to properly play with these new ships. Do I dare use these one-offs with the Lexite and our derelict ship that we found on a planet? I think we'll stick with the Taiwan. Basically, we already have a rough idea what to do. Basic blaster cannon, every like few seconds we summon a drone that flies around that I can jettison. And also shoots at destination there. It's not going to really hit very often, but you can see the appeal if I can make a... Oh, crap. Let's not get too carried away. Oh, how dare you shoot my drone. And they supposedly last indefinitely. And let me see what these power-ups do at the same time. Extra acceleration. That would have been promising if those had a little bit more range to them. Come on. At least this is more intense. Perfect shots. And not even a scratch of damage on this Taiwan defender. So far we're doing good. Even if it was like a simple scout. This one, plasma shot, and it has a multi-flak can, which I don't know what that is just yet. So I'm weary. So we're just going to let this drone kind of just figure it out for us. Play safe, use it as like a defensive wall to start building up for later on. Oh, I have 3 of them, so why not just use multiples of them? Although, as we can see, having them all in the same spot may not be very effective since they literally are firing straight at the ship. So we kind of want to change direction a tiny bit. Ooh, and it can also take shots for some. Oh, and that flak is really painful. There goes half my health, I think, from the flak alone. Good God. We are getting some hits there. They're just not doing a whole lot more, so maybe they're better served. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, and we got a lot of resources out of that, too. I am happy with that. Very minor damage. We didn't even lose a ship, so easily. A big, big improvement to last time, and something looks like it's coming after us. Ah! More Scrive. We should fire at will, but let's try and talk our way out of it.
It is the primitive ship filled with the savages who call themselves humans.
Well, you're the ones trying to kill us.
No, it is an honor for the Scribe Empire to have even heard of you. Even if we haven't yet determined where you come from. I don't suppose you care to fit me in?
No, we're not going to. We'll be going now. You think that's gonna go well? Let's try and decipher some info out of them, even though they're probably not going to, considering we're destroying their ships and their innocent probe from way back in episode 1.
In outrage, the savage wishes to learn. This is prohibited.
Ow.
The penalty is removal from existence.
What's wrong with learning? Aw. Learning is forbidden. Good God. Well, we already were gonna die. No wonder no one in your empire likes you. I would love to hear the rebuttal there, but we'll get to that later.
Outrage compounded. The savage continues wishing to learn. But calm your quivering lip. I will explain. You are not the first to crawl out of the mud. We have seen your kind 1,000 times before, always eager to learn. It is cute at first,
But
soon your desire to learn will become something more. You will desire strength, power. You will desire our destruction.
well, we kind of already want that.
So, we do not permit lesser beings such as yourselves to learn. We destroy you instead. It is a good system, I think.
For who, I wonder? No, that's a dumb system. You know, they just don't want us to destroy them because they like being on top. It's the food chain. We just want to learn more about your glorious past. We'll see if we can get on their good side, huh? After destroying multiple crews, multiple ships.
You speak with respect. Many savages do not. Very well.
Interesting.
I will shine a glimmer of light upon you before your demise. What do you want to know?
Wow, we're actually getting somewhere. What's up with your head? There's a good way to end this discussion, isn't it? What is your glorious past?
A fine question. My people rose from humble beginnings. Humbler than yours, I suspect.
I somehow doubt
Our
it.
world was a hard one, and gave us nothing easily. But this struggle made us strong, and it was inevitable we would leave our cradle behind.
So they left their homeworld.
Indeed, from the moment we first cast eyes upon them, we knew the stars as amongst many lesser peoples. But where we had prevailed, they struggled. Constantly we saw them die of disease, or famine, or internal conflict. We were horrified. We did what we could for these creatures, bestowing light on those capable of understanding it.
Interesting.
And so our empire was born. The details of it all are fascinating, but I am not a chronicler. And you are not truly capable of understanding.
I'm sure he's weaving it a little bit to make him seem a little more nobler than it intended, considering we already seen some of the factions they potentially uplifted, right? Let's just ask this thing again, and he probably just repeats himself. We'll just go now. This will go well, right? At least we got some information. It's just probably not really all true. I thought so. So much for that idea.
Having seen the light, I cannot let you spread it further. There is nothing more dangerous than an enlightened savage.
Alright, so 2 ships there. No idea what these ones are capable of. But let's try and round it out. I know in StarControl there was an option to, the old StarControl, I mean, there was an option to warp out your ships ahead of time to kind of preserve them. I just don't know what it is, since I don't recall seeing it on the hotkeys there. I would love to field these 2 ships, but not get them destroyed, especially the Interceptor. But we're gonna have to try and dip our toes on it sometime, don't we? Let's try this one here, at least. I just feel like the Lexite Interceptor is gonna be really valuable once I do learn how to use it. And you have a tractor beam. Oh, that's not all scary. Well, that was not scary at all. We just murdered the hell out of that thing, good god. I don't even know what I just hit with, if I were to be perfectly honest. Oh, that's the tractor beam. We pulled it into our contagion cannon. Good god, this thing is murderous. I don't even know what we just did. I just fired the tractor beam, which was that laser-like weapon that went straight forward, and then the slow-moving green pulse cannons was my main weapon, and they just died immediately. I still took a little bit of damage, but I think that may have been just from the collision, if I were to be honest. Kappa Trireme, we have something here. Let's have a look what these ships are. Since we're almost in the territory, let's explore. See these probably not so friendly species. But easy to say, this is a lot better. My frame rate's skipping a little bit. Is it because I decided to change the detailing there? Let me see if I could drop that down some more. I thought I'd bring it up to great, but I think with the recording that may be messing up a tiny bit. It seems a lot smoother before. There we go, that's much better. Didn't really make much of a difference, but for the sake of the YouTube video, I had wanted to try... What the heck are you? I don't recognize you. And you're coming straight for us really fast. Oh, you are direct then. While we found who we were going to talk with, start placing your bets now for how this is going to go. Since I suspect, with what the Taiwan told us, this is not going to go well. But we've got plenty of ships to keep ourselves alive, keep ourselves safe.
Rock! Attention! We are the drinking battle fodder for the glorious Scribe Empire.
What the heck is with your ear?
Stop your garbage vessel where it is and prepare to be destroyed.
Garbage is a bit harsh. Good God. Well, the Taiwan weren't keen that they were built. It's been a little bit cyborgish. I wonder if the scribe actually did create them. Does fire mean something else in your language? A pleasure to meet you. Let's try and be generous. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
No one enjoys meeting us. You're a liar.
It's not a lie. Yeah, we're just here. We specifically came this way, fighting against the scribe to meet you. I don't think it's a lie. We just don't expect it to go well.
You will enjoy us less soon.
No, that's helpful. I would love to see what the response is for this, but let's try and get some info out of them. And see if we can progress the story with the Muke, which We'll see what
No one has
happens.
ever asked that before.
Interesting.
We don't have orders for covering this situation.
Improvise.
Rock, this is confusing.
Let's keep asking. Maybe I'll overload his circuits. If he has any. Tell us some of your history. Do you have a homeworld? Tell us about your history.
Rock, okay. Yesterday we were the doom of some aliens. The day before was much the same. Beyond that, it's lost to the mists of time. For me, at least. I only emerged from my cloning pod 2 days ago.
Well, that explains a lot. Is every Drekton a clone?
Rock, yes, drinking their old clothes. It is nice. Conversations are easy. We all have the same interests. Orders, the following of orders, etc. Fistfights are a little tedious. It is hard for a drinking to take another by surprise. Otherwise, it is a good system.
Sounds like it can be a bit boring though. If it's so simple. What happened to your legs? How does this cloning system work? Tell us more. Let's get it in on their good graces as much as possible before they try and murder us. Maybe this information will be relevant for the Mouquet and probably deal with them later.
We press the button and a new drinking comes out.
Oh. But how does it work? That didn't really answer the question.
We press the button and a new drinking comes out.
Okay, I guess that's as far as we're gonna go, huh?
Rock, yes. We do not get many boarding parties returning from naval battles. Because they explode when they hit things.
No, I think that has something to do with the fact that they keep launching boarding parties as one of their main attacks weapons, I believe, for their ships. I could be wrong in that. Well, they explode when they hit things. Never mind, that might be why. That's a smart and rational system. That's horrifying. But maybe not for their cloning.
It sure is.
At least he agrees with
It
me.
is our basic military tactic. It is also our only military tactic.
Oh.
During invasions, we shoot a cloning pod at something we don't like. A drinking emerges and gets shot. Then another drinking emerges and is also shot. This continues. But soon, there are so many bodies that it's difficult to shoot the new drinking. Then we win. Many of our sports work the same way. Also dating.
Well, that was not a response I was expecting. And you're comfortable dying like that. Well, they kind of already explained that. I just don't want to even touch the second one.
No, it is agony. No living being wants to die. We feel every death. We fear every sortie, every assault. But we have to follow orders.
Interesting. Since they are kind of programmed that way, we could probably screw with that at some point. If we can learn more. So this has been really damn eventful, really damn helpful, I think. It's just a question on how to abuse it.
You mean the lesser arms?
Lesser
The
arms.
scribe told us we are better without them. The tank helps a lot with that, though. Rock.
Well, it is a little bit clumsy. All you need is a little speed bump to ruin your day, if I were to argue. I think we got all we could here. We want to ask something else.
This has gone on for longer than we expected.
Well, it's a good tactic to keep ourselves alive since you're threatening to kill us, right? I think we already asked about their... Oh, they don't know their own history. Yeah, this is just jumping on that fact we discussed earlier that he doesn't know crap.
Our history is distributed on a need-to-know basis. I know all the parts that are relevant to performing my job, which is about 2 days' worth.
Eesh, and you're a good representative, or a good captain, I guess. For a Drekton, I suppose. We want to ask you something else. Let's see what else.
Rock.
Do you have a homeworld? He probably doesn't know that either.
Yes, of
Oh.
course. Drinkapon lies in the Alpha Uxor system. It is the glorious-looking planet. You cannot miss it.
I'm surprised you even have info on that, considering you don't live long enough to see it. That's enough questions. We're gonna die now.
Ah, thank goodness. That was tiring.
I want to overload your
Is
systems.
there anything else before we destroy you, garbage vessel?
We are seeking allies and assistance. Let's just try it. It's gonna... Well, I am interested to see what happens here.
Right, then you are large fools. You will find no assistance here. The scribe have repeatedly ordered us to destroy creatures such as you.
Yeah, I figured as much. And I believe I already clicked on these two things already. So garbage is a bit harsh. Let's see if we can at least get somewhere with the dang Mouquet.
No, garbage is accurate. You knew this. You knew what you were making.
No, we didn't. I'm pretty certain we exhausted all this. So we'll just be going, I suppose.
No, you won't, two-eared scum.
Oh,
We have orders to be the doom of all vessels crewed by aliens with 2 ears.
well, it looks like your third ear is detachable. So what would that make you, I wonder? Interesting order, though. So if an alien with no ears goes by, like maybe the Kasaki, or Kasari, I forget their names, damn it, they would be safe from harm, huh? Can we go without fighting? What do our ears have to do with anything?
Who are we to say? We're just following orders.
I gotta say, that's like the silliest type of order. They could have just gave orders to not shoot at anything that isn't scribe. But no, it has to be 2 ears. Of all things. What do we bring next? Well, it's only a single ship. I'm tempted for the Lexite because it's much more mobile, I believe, than all my other ships. I just don't want to lose it. So as you can see, we have a shield generator, which hopefully will be helpful. And you got... Ooh, you don't even have fighters. You just got bolts. Ooh, look at the range on that weapon. Damn, this thing's amazing. I didn't really like to shoot this far. We got a genuine sniper here, good god. Now you can tell why I want to keep this cursed thing. That is amazing, if I can use that properly. Good god. Well, we got a lot of info, but it doesn't help us with our quests we were trying to do. It's apparently an Alpha Uxor. Maybe I'm supposed to go to their homeworld first. Maybe I can get a little more info there. Maybe we could potentially get some sympathizers, since I imagine the ones that operate the planets aren't as much of clones, or at least live longer. I'm just trying to find info about the Mouquet here. The colony of Laciel 8760. So maybe that's where I should go. I'm tempted to go to the homeworld, but where is that planet at? Maybe I took a bad detour. Oh, it's right there. So I went completely the wrong way. I did not plan for this properly. Alpha Uxor. We'll go to Alpha Uxor and see how this goes then. If I could find it. If it's way in the back, there's no point because I probably won't have the fuel. Yeah, I just about burnt half my fuel already, so much for that idea, huh? I'm getting a lot of resources nonetheless, so I'm tempted to just fly through Scribe space, which is a horrible idea. Ultimately, it's a horrible idea, but I might do it anyway just to save up on fuel. Again, I start with 1,000, we're already down to like 600 almost. So I need to take direct routes. I'm going to be able to afford the upgrades once we do get back to the Mouquet system. Again, I did not plan this out properly because I didn't figure that we would be going over in this direction. Nope, I don't want to go that way because the system's in the way. Now I just gotta watch my fuel, that's the important thing. Since part of my theory was that maybe the larger my fleet is, the more fuel I burn, which I'm concerned about. And there's a lot of ships here too. Oops, I went to a system I didn't mean to. Let's just make our way out. Take a detour around. Oh god, company. You look like another scribe.
It is the humans, still alive and squealing, I see. You have survived longer than I would have thought.
Why are you so keen in destroying us? See if we can get more info on them. We're interested in your history. Can we get by? We got info, I don't think we're gonna get more.
Vermin. And what value is vermin when compared to the life of a scribe? By your understanding, we are effectively immortal.
I would disagree with that.
Our mastery of genetic knowledge has extended our lifespans 100-fold. The only threat to us is a death by violence. So, we limited that threat. We tame what aliens we can, and exterminate the rest.
I like where... Oh, hold that thought.
So troubled, but left to your own devices, you would exterminate yourselves anyways.
So yeah, so you should let us live, right?
All civilizations are transient compared to ours.
I was gonna say, I am intrigued that it seems like every scribe we encounter has like a slightly different personality. We're definitely getting more information out of them. I'm sure there's a fine point when that ends, mind you. But there are dozens of other aliens roaming around. You let them live, why not us?
They are not a threat. You are.
Why are we a threat?
You just might not know it yet.
Oh, so they know something we don't, huh? Let's see if we can pry more information out of them.
Because
Oh, we already did that.
our
I was hoping it'd be
mastery of
something
genetic
different.
knowledge, all civilizations are transient. You just might not know it yet.
Okay, we got what we could. We'll be going.
Not while
So long as we can keep getting more information about them, we're gonna try and keep on hailing and hoping we can talk our way out of it. But I already love this Lexite interceptor, good god. And I think it's obvious why I don't want to use my colony ship, or the Terran Soul, since once that dies I'm pretty sure this campaign's over. And I don't know how well, it's only a single ship, I should field it every now and then, but I think that'd be more desperate matters. And what the hell are you? Oh, you're just a crusher, you got a crazy type of weapon though, good god, ow. You I do not like. You are a lot slower though, but... So maybe my turrets can do some damage? Can we at least avoid dying? Ah, that's a shame. I was hoping those were in range. Oh, is my energy... Oh, damn it, I wasn't looking for that shot. I was gonna say, was my energy being drained because of that lightning storm I flew into? Well, this ship's a lot more complicated than the other ones, just because of the sheer speed. Ooh, but we keep that energy boost. Since it's so slow, I'm tempted to take the Terran Soul, just because of the guidance potential makes it really easy to hit. I just need to be aware of the mobility. Oh, this is a horrible idea, isn't it? That was probably a horrible idea now, come to think of it. But then again, I wasn't aware, or wasn't expecting it warping directly in front of it, with me turned around. I was kind of hoping to be able to... Oh god, damn it, really? Well, I am asking for it, considering we're in the middle of enemy territory.
a surprisingly sturdy human vessel approaches. I cannot tell you how delighted I am that I will be the one who claims the honor of destroying you.
Like I said, I like how they seem to have slightly different personality, but I think there's nothing else to really talk about now. It is another one of those sniper ships, so Lexite Interceptor is probably the way to go. I just gotta be mindful of that flat cannon. Oh crap, really? This is not what I wanted. Being right directly in front of you, you cursed... Nope. This thing is troublesome. Damn it, there goes my Lexite Interceptor. I figured maybe it would be my Lexite Interceptor would have been a good counter for that. No, not quite. Oh, I'm sad. That thing was amazing with the range and potential it had, and that flak is a bit annoying though. Good god. Ooh, boost to max crew. I'll happily take that. Yeah, just let my drones do their work there. Maybe the Taiwan are the right choice here. Just gotta be mindful of the flak, though. Ow. That's not pleasant. Ow. I'm flying asteroids, but maybe the Taiwan are the ships I need for dealing with those cruisers. Since they seem to completely ignore the turrets really well. Or at least they're not God damn it! I gotta get out of here fast. Staying in this system is a bad idea. I'm just gonna die slowly to attrition. And I don't recognize what kind of ships these are either. I just know one of them's a freighter. Which is kind of a smart idea of them, huh? Just send their freighters out. Well, that is an odd little exchange. They just sent their freighter out to their death. And this one's just a standard scout type ship. Or a fighter anyway. Ooh, thank God I killed that thing, since I kind of just pulled it into where it could have murdered me. Since apparently it had like a cutting laser. Let's get out of here, please. I don't want to fight any more of those things. No, stay away, go, shoo. God damn it. We'll hail this one, see if we get a different response, but we need to get the hell out of here. Yeah, okay, now we're starting to get... So now we're just getting repeat dialogue. So I think we're all done with hailing them, for now. I want to keep these ships so I can refuel the crew once I do dock. I gotta be mindful of what you have. It sounds like you have the same kind of weapon as the Lexite ship, almost. It sounds like it, audio-wise. Nah, just barely out of reach. And that pulse can was interesting. It knocked me off course slightly. And I did get a hit. I just need to start channeling up these drones so I can place them properly. Can I get a good hit in? And dive in for the kill wall. Yeah, at least it's forced them away from the drones. That's one plus. The AI is actually smart enough to maybe acknowledge the drones and try to avoid them. What do we have here? Scout laser. Oh, it's that Wraith thing again. So it's got that kind... Oh, never mind. It's a sniper laser. It was still a simple battle. I took a hit, though. Let's get the hell out of here. Although, looks like we got more company. Just fire at will. Let's get out. Let's get this over with. So another cruiser and one with the cutting beam. At least this is hopefully more entertaining than the plant. Harvesting plants. Oh god, this is bad placement to be. Good god. I took hits. God damn it. I didn't realize it had that kind of range just because of the short bursts it was doing. So I flew right into that beam, thinking I was safe. I think I should just keep my distance and wait for the drones to build up. And also get these boosts as well. Although flying towards it does not help me. God damn it. That thing has some really good range. Oh, it's the light cruiser, that's why. That explains it. So I gotta take this thing really seriously. It just has a different weapon than what I expected. Fly back into the drones. We'll use it as a deterrent. And maybe fly... There we go. There's some amazing hits. Almost put in a death zone. I just wish I had a little bit more range. Good god. That's terrifying every single time. Put it into a kill zone. Lure it right into it. Yes, take these hits. Although it's not enough damage, sadly. I just need more range. Just look how short range my poor thing is in comparison to this damn cruiser. Come on. You know you want to come at me. What are you going to do about it, huh? It's taking hits, it's just taking a while. And the AI is smart enough to try to avoid it, it's just not doing the best job, mind you. So I have to ask, why the hell was my AI tactical coordinator not this good? It was flying the goddamn asteroids and not being very useful, if I were to be honest. Come on, a couple more hits. Hell, even my drones look like they have more range than my damn cannon shot, which is kind of annoying. But we got this. I cheesed it a tiny bit, though. And that was just the cruiser, we're not done yet. So do I still have my drones? No, I don't. They're actually all gone after that battle. I got more acceleration, we got more drones. Got some good hits there. Oh, and I gotta remember, these wormholes actually teleport me. So that can be useful. Almost gone, just a little bit more. And maybe this nightmare of daring to attack the scribe will finally be over, maybe. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Fire wildly and hope for victory, or hope for a hit, and we got it. Initiate plan, get the hell out of here. It's not going well. This is a foolish plan. I made a foolish mistake. We're not out of it yet. If I can catch this thing with my worm thing. But I don't know what kind of weapon it has. And the Time Womb just turtling and building up drones is probably a good strategy. Especially since it has the weapon is literally called a Death Ray. I need to take it super seriously with a name like that. So I think this is a good strategy. Just get a couple of drones and start building them up ahead of time. Yeah, that does drain your energy, okay. So that's what caught me off guard before when I flew into it the last time. Take these hits. Take it like a champ. There goes maybe about a quarter of its health, roughly. So that's a good start. Now take more of it. More! More, I say! He's not cooperating very well. But at least this net of drones is actually pretty well. A little bit cheesy, but I need to make sure I'm in the middle of it, so it encourages it to steer into these drones a bit better. No, he's just steering away. They kind of caught on. I don't know how AI would catch on, but it is nonetheless. It's still taking some damage. What's the matter, fella? You're looking a little scared. Ooh, he's got some range still. Gotta be mindful of that. That Death Ray is terrifying. I need to take it seriously, especially on challenging mode. There, you flew right into the net. Take those hits. I need to try and anticipate when it might try to take evasive actions out of the minefield, so that way I can attack it when it's not looking at me. Since there were a few windows I kinda missed out on for an attack. Re-engage, initiate, plan, operation, get the hell out of here. And I'm kind of a bit off course, so I'm gonna need to get back to friendly territory and repair and maybe spend all these resources I just farmed. Good God.
I'm receiving word from Tyromia that the Scribe have taken control of the Delta Trireme B system, which means they're getting closer to Earth. No need to get worried yet, but I'd understand if you want to.
Yeah, this is not at all terrifying, although I want to see. They are getting closer to Earth, so what happens when they get to Earth? Is there a way I can push that back? What can I do to slow that? You figure destroying like an armada of ships would actually be a good way to slow it down.
Place. We have a colony on Scarlop. If you want to stop by and say hi, but I would totally understand if you didn't.
Well, I'm trying to find it, so that way I can say hi and resupply, because I kind of need it right now. I just don't know where exactly your planet or colonized world is. Is this it? I think we'll, since I'm here, do I want to consider grabbing resources? There's a lot of them. It's only like one world and then a gas giant, so it's not a big deal. Let's grab what we can. I need to upgrade my lander so that way I can improve my storage space. And since I'm not seeing any critters there, so I think we're safe to just fly around and gather what we can. It's going to require 2 or 3 trips, mind you, and we kind of flew by this, resources. There we go. Antimony. I don't even know what the hell that is. And they're making it really difficult to grab everything. Mainly because they're on the other side of the planet, it seems like. And right next to a lightning field. This is not all terrifying. Since who knows if it'll be attracted to my ship to get me shot down. Come on, get me up, damn it. There we go. That's much better. Do I want to grab everything? Might as well since I'm here. Since I kinda need a break from all those intense combats and near losing my entire fleet. It was still effective. I just would have liked it if it actually slowed down their advance, since they are colonizing more worlds right now after all. Or at least conquering more worlds. Which needs to be slowed somehow. Which, once we get into the Federation and start taking active steps against the Scribe, or active steps, that should help a lot. 73 resources. Maybe if I find the planet or the Taiwan world and get upgraded, maybe then... Yeah, I have the resources without a doubt to increase my storage space. I just don't know. Do I want to keep going and try and grab everything? Since it seems like it's taking a lot longer than I anticipated. But then again, I'm flying around blindly, not going towards these icons, aren't I? Let's just fill up first and we'll see where we stand. I might come back afterwards and grab, since I want to cash in all the resources, repair, and do all that good stuff, if it's even a possibility on this colonized world. Come on. Where the hell are they? Oh, I almost flew into that gas field, which I probably don't want to do. Understandably. Yeah, I think that's enough for now. We got ourselves a full 100. Let's try and find that Taiwan planet, though. I just have no idea where to find it. Is there an easy way to check? Bernard Star, that's all I know. That's all I truly know. It doesn't help me. But at least we're in safe space now, finally. But time is of the essence is what I'm learning. And maybe that freighter is giving me... Tell me where to go? Taiwan Solaride. Is this the place we want to go to? Nope, doesn't look like it. There's a lot of resources I love to get, mind you. I want that Taiwan world, though. Where the hell is that? That's maybe something it could fix up a tiny bit. It's make it easy where... maybe I should have just gone to the facility that the travelers gave me. Unidentified structure. Is this the Taiwan world? If I have to guess, it probably is. Which means I'm not going to get refueled or resupplied at all. Oh well, let's have a quick look and see then. 4 worm critters. Gotta watch that. Unidentified structure. Okay, it's not Taiwan. Click. Ooh! We got an alien civilization of some kind. I haven't seen your kind before. Let's have a click. 2 arms, 2 legs. Click, click. Not bad looking. A bit dated. Ow. Shame about the mouth, though. Well, easy. Well, you don't even have one. I'm sensitive about it. Sensitive about my mouth. All the better to insult you with. Who are you? I live here because this is the ground and not space. Oh, that's helpful. I hate space. It's weird and dangerous. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I just had a dangerous experience. I could tell by the shape of your awful mouth that you don't feel the same. Oh god. Damn it, I want to go back. You see, space is new to you. It excites you. You look forward to exploring and dying in it. So let me give you a little advice. I did not always click on the ground. Keep more fuel than you think you need, and less guns than you think you'll need. But not none. What? I don't think that made any sense. Talk more than you fight. Wait, talk more than you fight and run away from anything with a prettier mouth than you have. And that's basically it. Well, that's kind of been our strategy, trying to avoid fights after all. It's just not been working very well, hasn't it? Ooh, what is this formation? Can I break it? Oh. Well, that explains that. Good God. I'm terrified now. That was not the result I wanted. So let us not speak of this incident again, shall we? I just got lured into the trap, as it were. The Sarlacc pit. It pretty much was what it was. The poor lander and the 5 crew crew members are gonna get digested for 1,000 years now. I still want to find that dang Taiwan colony. And you are not it, I'm willing to bet. Well, this is very eventful. At least we're safe, I just don't want to waste time. Which maybe is why I should have gone to this thing instead, which is right next to us. That would have been smarter. Ooh, there it is, we found it. Skull up. Hailing from Earth. We need aid, we need repairs, and we need extra ships right now. What can you provide us? At the very least, can we sell resources to you? Because I would love to upgrade the Terran Soul at the same time. I just don't know what kind of well, I don't need to sell supplies. We just got a bunch of resource units from killing ships, mind you. Not from gathering. So I want to say it was a very successful haul.
Yay! Our new best friends have stopped by to hang out.
Oh, and I think it just said only the Taiwan ships got refueled and recrewed. I'm gonna have to check that. Hey, can we get some fuel from you?
Of course, best friends.
Fuel tanks refueled? Thank you. Although, I kind of would like to
Bye.
upgrade my ship. So that settles that there. Now let me just look at the fleet again. Did I read that right? Was it just the Taiwan ships that got refueled? Yeah, all the Taiwan ships and the Terran Soul and the Defender here, or Wapwith Defender, were not repopulated. So that's something to keep in mind. Taiwan Hitchhiker. I could have asked them to join me. They might have been more than willing to oblige. Actually, the Mukkei homeworld is actually a lot closer, isn't it? And I was able to resupply there, and it takes me the direction I want to go. I do need ships, though. So I should keep an eye out for Taiwan. We'll go west. We'll go back to Bouquet Space, go a full, complete circle around, and get absolutely nothing done. That's all a good day's work, isn't it? At least, I still want to believe we got a lot of information out of this. Talking to the Drekton and the Scribe a little bit. And who knows if actually destroying those ships actually slowed down their momentum, if not. That'd be really helpful. Now I gotta remember where their homeworld is. I think it's this one right here. Cirrus, is it? We'll just hail it and see if it's at all possible. Nope, it's not. Otherwise, we would have been talking to someone right now. Maybe I'm in the wrong system. That's entirely possible too. Where does it say about the Mukkei, where they live? Can I find this anywhere? Beta Pavo. We're in the wrong system, that's why. Alright, we'll get there eventually. It's been an eventful day, maybe even an eventful month. I haven't really been paying attention to the calendar, mind you. I just know it's November 2088. Basically, 70 years in the future, we are doomed to die. Beta Bravo, there it is. There's the system we're looking for. I would like to talk to some of the Mukkei, see if they actually would be willing to join me, come to think of it. Let's hail one of their ships. Yeah, we do get its icon there. I wonder why we're seeing the Mukkei's icon. Is it supposed to represent a docking bay, a place we can refill, or is it just because it's the homeworld? Either way, I'm gonna hail them, get some upgrades since we know we can here, and then I'm gonna try and talk to some of the ships, see if they're willing to join us. Probably not yet. Not until we do this little mission with the Drekton. Or at least go to Lovato's system and try and deal with this problem some form. I'm just surprised. Oop.
Many playful splashes, humans.
Let's see, buy supplies. There we go. Sell the conventionals that we got. We'll buy some fuel since... Oh, buy a land or two. That'd probably be a good idea. Oh my god, look at all the resources. Without a doubt, just destroying ships is probably more profitable for me. Aside from the number of ships I lost, let's keep that in mind. Although most of them were free, since I got them from the Taiwan, so it's not a big loss, right? So larger capacity on the landers, without a doubt. We're gonna burn through this quickly, let's not get too carried away. Crew quarters, deflectors. There's a lot of stuff I want to get here. It's not possible to get a new ship, though, is it? I thought there was like a recruit icon somewhere, but that was back on Earth, wasn't it? There it is. I'm tempted just... Am I okay with what I got now? I'd rather get the free ships as opposed to build my own, especially with the time bomb. So I think I'll get with what I got. But I do want to get more upgrades here. We already got docking bays and all that. Already on ship. Okay, I was wondering why it was showing this up here and then showing it again down here. Deflector would be good. Damage resistance sounds really impactful. It's burnt a lot of money. And I think that's all I'm going to get here, unless there's some kind of upgrade I can get. Let's see, we got the lander cannon. Allows me to jump with the thrusters, that can be convenient. Oh, I don't have the resources anymore, so I think we're done here. Only exception would have been to upgrade the nukes to make, what is it, improved tracking and range, which is something I'm going to have to seriously consider, but after that one experience with the Scribe Cruiser, if I just warp in a bad position, it still sucks for me. I need the mobility, I think, is my main concern, so we'll focus on this when we get better options, mind you, and then we'll enhance our nukes. I wonder if I can get advanced nukes and just stick with the regular basic nukes. How would that work? Would the advanced nuke be my second area, I wonder? Nonetheless, let's get some R&R. That's been a rough day.